voice at what smelt like another forgotten veggie culinary disaster. May... I saw it then. The TV screen flickering, casting a pale blue light over the sitting room area. It's on a pause screen for a video game. Some web banner advert for an eSports tournament plays on the top. My sister hates those events, despite her job. I looked down, and the world stopped. Maya wasn't answering because she was lying on the floor a few feet away, body painted in the cold tones of the monitor's images, eyes hidden behind a VR headset the size of a small pair of glasses. A tiny blue light blinking on the frame, confirming her connection to some online game. A controller in her hand, fingers wrapped tight around it. No movement. Completely, terrifyingly still. The rest of the night is just fragments. I called the emergency services. The questions started over the phone. Is she breathing? Was she sick? Did she take something? Can you see any sign that she was attacked? I looked around. Nothing. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just her and some game that had switched off when I removed her glasses. There was no breath, no rise and fall. The voice talked me through the chest compressions. My tears started streaming down my face as a horrible thought entered my mind. Am I too late? I pushed against it, clinging desperately to hope. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The ambulance crew and a detective arrived at the same time. It took 10 minutes and all eternity for them to get there. They took over. One paramedic wearing blue quickly talked to the officer and a dispatcher on his radio. The siren not blaring as the ambulance took off. Me walking past our neighbours' eyes. They all watched from their own doorways, none of them meeting my stare. Is there anyone I can call for you? The police officer asked. No. Or the family? No. A friend? No. A sigh. The realisation that there was no one to hand me off to. My name's Murphy. In my mind, I keep processing what I know. That the doctor isn't going to come back with good news. I slide down the wall and sit on the floor, head buried in my knees, trying to make myself smaller. From a distance, all that is visible is slightly torn denim, dark trainers and a mop of long brown hair. How could this have happened? Maya wasn't sick. I go back to my last memory of her, searching for clues. The frustration in her voice. I called them. You never sent me acceptance forms. I stared at the ground. Her tone changed, became more pleading. They said they can still give you a place. I didn't look at her. It was the same argument we'd been having for weeks. Maya pushing me to take up an early offer for an engineering course miles away. I knew why she wanted me gone. Maya worked for Zootech, the leading company in VR technology, among other things. Their logo is on every platform, game, smart and Wi-Fi enabled device. They are the biggest hardware-software corporation on the planet. The company who only hired the best of the best and then worked them hard. Maya didn't have time to look after her kid sister anymore. She lost patience and snapped at me. We've talked about this. She had dark circles around her eyes. I remember that now. She'd seemed tired. But then she'd been looking exhausted for weeks.